What up, Big Brother 26 fans? Here's your live feed update for August 6th. Tuesday was a much more chill day than Monday was, so there's not a lot to unpack. So let's just hit some highlights. Tucker, Leah, and Rubina have a chat. They talk about how Cedric said he didn't know that there was a backdoor plan to get rid of Quinn, even though he's the HOH and would have to replace the nominee at the veto. And now he's just lying about not knowing. Leah said she also does not trust Quinn now because of all of that. Kenny tells Cam if it comes down to him and Tucker on Thursday night, it would be insane for the house not to send him home. And he's come to peace with that. Honestly, Kenny's been wanting to go home since week 1, so do us all a favor and send him. Kenny says he's annoyed with Brooklyn because apparently she's telling people in the house that he called her the head of the snake in regards to the All Girls Alliance. He says he never said that and that Big Brother is just not for him. He does like the competition part of the game, but the social aspect is not something he wants to do anymore. Cedric tells Brooklyn that he's doing fine now, but he says either Angela, Kenny, Mackenzie, or Tucker needs to go home next week. Chelsea and Joseph discuss who they want to vote out if it comes down to Tucker versus Kenny on Thursday. Joseph is worried if they get rid of Tucker that Kenny will come for him because Kenny has said this. Chelsea thinks that Kenny's actually going to target Brooklyn now because of their little blow up. At the end of the conversation, they agree that they should probably get rid of Kenny versus Tucker. Quinn talks to the live feeders. He says he wants to make a final 2 deal with Brooklyn, says he knows that Rubina is upset with him, and that he's no longer fighting with Angela. He lets us know just because he was exposed does not mean he's out of the game yet. Chelsea asks Quinn if he's going to use his power this week. It is the last week he can use it, and he says that he is. We later find Quinn in the have-not room speaking to live feeders again. He's actually campaigning to America not to vote him up. He says that he and his power were outed this week and that it was cruel and hurtful. And in a moment like this, you have to pick someone up when they are down. He also mentions that he'll be sleeping in the have-not room for the rest of the week because he has been sleepwalking and sleep talking really bad the last few nights. And last night when he did, he kind of grabbed Rubina and scared her a little bit, so he doesn't want to do that again. Takor tells Cedric that she still has doubts about Quinn. She says she knows that he has multiple final 2 and final 3 deals in the house, and most of those deals are with people outside of the collective. Takor speaks to live feeders. She says she does not want an all-girls alliance, but she also does not want a man to dictate how she should play the game. At the end of the day, she would love to see a woman or chemo win this season. Cedric talks to live feeders before going to bed. He says he's worried that if Quinn is put up by America, that Quinn actually will not win the arena versus Tucker and Kenny, and that it is a good possibility that someone from the collective will flip and help the rest of the house vote Quinn out. We have a new episode coming on tonight. It'll include the veto competition and veto ceremony. We should see a little bit of the blow up because we will be told because Mackenzie used her America's veto that we will have to vote, and that person goes up tomorrow during the live show. So I expect a quick episode with a lot of information, and that should be on at 9/8 Central today. I'll have a recap. It will be up tonight, but a little later than usual just because I have something to do right after the show. Alright guys, thanks for watching.